Right. Welcome back to anybody who probably no one's going to come over here. Everyone's over on CTs. But my God, Hubbard, dude, what are you doing, man? Dude, Hubbard, look, dude, you're so desperate. I mean, this dude is desperate, man. He just goes right onto CT's panel and he just gets battered by everybody. Everyone calling him out. Everyone challenging his gematria. I mean, you got the two best gematria debunkers right here. Gematria Holics Anonymous, Cuts One, and Honey Badger here. I mean, we just split open the quack, but it's almost like we don't even have to anymore. Gimpy, Mike, FS, CT. I pray to God Mooncakes doesn't go over there. I was trying to warn that girl. I'm like, no, don't go over there. So this is why I knew I've known Zach's been slowly inching um, every little inch that he can get to Mooncakes. I've noticed this. So she's like, younger, pretty, attractive woman, and speaks very fluently. She would be a huge asset for the quack to get some viewers. And someone's smoking that Kush. Holy shit! That's a strong ass fucking Kush. Damn. But yeah, like he's just getting just demonized, just pulverized, this fucking. I mean, Hubbard, dude, you're a clown. And you say, no, it's coming over your channel. Dude, I got deleted more times this year than you have ever. All your channels are still up. You just lie say, I've been deleted 25 times. Oh, yeah. You're such full of fucking shit. And I can't make the content I want to make. I actually want to make because of your goon squad, but your little goon squad is slowly diminishing. I still don't understand how little baby quack and the fat snitchard even still hang out with you and snitch Tachi. I think they're only doing it because they probably see your downfall. They probably say, yeah, this guy's almost done, and then we'll take the clout from Hubbard. But no, half of Hubbard's clout are his haters. I hate clicking on his channel, but I gotta fucking look through, see if you guys are doxing me and other people. It's annoying as fuck. I don't even listen to his stream hardly, unless Cuts or somebody tells me, hey, what's up, Cuts? Like, hey, listen to what this freaking dipshit said. Yo, Cuts. Dude, he got cooked. He was just getting stomped left and right. Just stomp, shut down, shut down. Just getting pulverized the fucking Hubbard. It was amazing. It's beautiful to watch that they've all been they're starting to say the things that you and I've been saying when we first figured out the Hubbard was a fraud. They always knew it. Everyone knows. Everyone's like, yeah, man, look how fucking he just Hubbard can't turn it off. He just can't turn off his his selling pitch. He's it's like sell, 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 sell. I mean, people commend him. I commend him. I mean, dude, you pull off a good scam. You got me fooled, but it's not your sports shit that fooled me because I always was speculative on that. I like I said, I only did it like twice, and I'm like, this isn't for me. I probably lost like $30. That wasn't a whole lot. And yeah, whenever I listen to his, I'm like, yeah, this guy doesn't. I don't. I see what he's trying to do. This is a way for him to build the money up, maybe for the movement. I gave I gave Hubbard a pass, which was my mistake. That was foolish of me because I always try to see the good in somebody. They are fakes, fakes and snakes, fakes and snakes. I like that. Yep, fake snakes, and he tried to get the moon cakes. But I think CT and I, because I was talking to mooncakes in the chat. I'm like, mooncakes, do not do it. Do not go over there because he you can't prove to him to him you have to prove the gematria is fake to him, which he'll never admit because it's his fucking it's his bread and butter. It's what fucking puts the food on the table. It's what pays his bills. It really is. When he says it pays the bills, he's talking about himself and his little covert op Miramar scam family that he's got going on over there. Because it really does pay the bills for him. What you will have is you'll be late on your bills if you do. If you go with his sport picks, I can tell you that. I can tell you that right now. Stupid lady. Oh my god. Hate when people like come right up when they only put their blinker out. I'm out here in New Haven, and oh, I gotta go get a real ID. I guess you can't fly out of this state. I gotta fly out of here tomorrow. I guess you can't leave this state without a fucking real ID. Whatever. I mean, it's so stupid. Fucking real ID. She's gonna start quacking numbers. No, she's not. That mooncake. Mooncakes can't fall for it because I even told her. All right, I said, hey, like if you're gonna do it, email me. If you're not, you don't need to email me. I gave her my email because I'll just give her everything that Cuts and I have been talking about. Like here, and then though that would be good, but he'll never admit. And then I'll buy you an apple, whatever. Telling you right now, that motherfucker won't pay for shit. That's the cheapest ass son of a fucking bitch in the world. I, I, I mean, if she were to go over there and debate the Hubbard, I'm gonna, I got you. Gotta help. She's gonna need the help, even though she sees that there's something not right with it. But I really want her to really go through every fucking thing that Cuts and I have been talking about. Easy stuff. He's gonna. I already know all his little talking points. Where'd you learn this from? She's going to ask. Where'd you learn this? Maley P. Hall, Secret Teachings of All Ages. And you actually go through the book and you read it. Remember, Hubbard can't read. That's how he gets scanned by Verizon Associates. Someone from Verizon knew who Hubbard was and tried to do that. Shout out to that Verizon associate. If this is true, I mean, the Hubbard lies about everything. So, or yeah, it's what Faz says: two truths and a lie. To me, he does two lies and a half truth. It's a blatant, fat out lie. Manly P. Holt taught this to me of letters and numbers is Gematria. And Manly P. Holt never said Gematria is English. This is a fact. This motherfucker is a fraud. This motherfucker goes on CT's panel just to get 5 people to subscribe to him, hoping out of those 5, one goes to his Patreon. All he cares about is making money. And what he really wants to do, he wants to make every fucking penny that he could possibly get. Every penny. And when he knows he doesn't have to stream no more, because them houses that he has are paid off in full, once those fuckers are all paid off and you guys keep paying off his properties, bye-bye Hubbard. He's just going to go. I'm done. I don't got to do nothing anymore. I don't got to work. Thank you. Off the working backs of the men and women of the truth community. And he will go bye-bye. Disappear. That's why he's trying to grind it out as much as he can. That's how he can grind it every day. Because there's nothing to his shit. There's nothing. Defeating that's how I easily slash through the Gematria debate every fucking time that we come across the Hubbard. We actually found the name of his ciphers, all of them, except for the reverse ones. Definitely can't find those. The Agrippa cipher and then that weird word, tried something, a gram or whatever the fuck it's called. We found the names, and they're not Gematria. This is an evil individual that you see. You see that individual? I got his face right there. This is an evil person. They don't give a fuck about nobody but themselves. They take advantage of people. They steal from people. It's stealing when you give them false hope and a promise and you actually don't deliver on it. And then you gaslight those people and dox them, scrutinize them, and tell them to off themselves. Where some in your community have, Hubbard. Yo, what's up, YouTube frauds? Exposing the biggest YouTube fraud for 2 years now. I'm not gonna lie, I really thought it would have been a lot easier. But the problem is that Hubbard's in a hub where new truthers, new conspiracy people come in to the YouTube and looking for shit. And so is Chaotic Truth for entertainment genre. CT's he's definitely in that realm where you're looking for a very entertaining, lively podcast. He's probably and Andrew Black. He's probably going to be in the top 5 channels you're going to come across. And Hubbard knows this. CT knows it. But has his conservative philosophy, which is going to eventually bite him in the butt. Because Cuts keeps warning him. Cuts goes on there and warns CT all the time. Don't let this guy on here. I'm telling you right now. He's going to get your channel fucked. But CT is weird. He's different. He's like, I'm not afraid of this motherfucker. And his little Gematria goons and near Cuts not. And trust me, CT hasn't seen the full escalation of what these Gematrians can do. Or like how far they'll go. They are really disturbing people. They've only lightly done their fraud shit on him. If they really wanted to go after CT, eventually they're probably gonna. They're gonna find out his phone number. They're probably gonna harass his parents. They're gonna send him death letters in the mail. And Hubbard could claim this all he says, me. No one sends these shit. Hubbard has such a low caliber of how he views his audience. And I mean, this is what he'll do. He'll get the mooncakes over there. They'll do their little one-on-one. Mooncakes is just going to be able to basically beat Hubbard. And it's just going to end in, I just don't think this Gematria shit's real. And Hubbard's like, well, you can't prove it's wrong. It's because that's what's going to happen. And then he'll get his goons all up on the panel, and they're all going to harass her. How do you not believe this? How do you not believe this? You must be stupid. There must be something wrong with you. But if Cuts and I gave her the information we know, it would literally just cut his shit right in half. But he'll still say, well, that's not proof. That's an illogical argument. Which actually proves her point more, the confirmation bias. So she's on to it. And so are everyone else. Everyone else is already. Yeah. I believe he did. Yeah, he had that. He had the Colts game when that other quarterback before that, Phillip Rivers, like his friend got killed or something. At 34 years old, had a number 34 on his shoes. It said the game was going to have like 34 points, and there's nothing, no 34s or nothing. And the Colts lost that game too. He's like, yeah, the Colts are going to win. No. Seriously? You think the Colts are going to win? A 44-year-old quarterback's going to come out of retirement and they're going to win against the 49ers? I mean, they got smoked. There's like 75. Dude, you didn't have 75 nothing on your fucking what? You're a bitch, dude. I mean, the guy is such a fucking cocksucker. But luckily, we're in the chat. Here we are. We're in there. We're telling people the truth. Wait, hold on. Screen brightness. Yeah, Cuts, if you want to come in, you can. You can join. We gotta get Cuts a StreamYard. We gotta figure out how to get him back on his StreamYard so he can do open panels. But usually it's, most of the time, it's Spam Wave, TD&E coming in trying to show us. They did, yeah, these clowns, they'll take your name, your screen name, and your avatar, and they'll make a channel with your name. And they'll go over to Hubbard's and do some weird shit, and then Hubbard, he knows who it really is, but then he plays off it's me or Cuts or Chaotic Truth. When that fake Chaotic Truth, Zach's like, see, you're on here on my show, and Chaotic looked at him like, come on, you know that wasn't me. I would have been on camera. I mean, this fucking Hubbard, man, this guy's, he's such a. Oh, I hate the guy. I literally do hate him. The burning soulish passion. And watching everyone just clowning him it feels really, I love it. Nobody from CT's universe believes anything that Hubbard says. And I think that we did a lot. I think if it wasn't for Cuts and I, and maybe even a few others, he might have been able to convince some people. But these people, they're educated. These are real adults. They actually have real adult jobs, and they understand how a source actually is supposed to function. If you're going to have a source, okay, where's your source from, Zach? And then he presents a source. But again, it's a half truth and two lies. Mary P. Hall. Let's say Gematria in the book. You know, it was really funny. I went out last night. I'm at 33-degree Mesa. Normal guy. Financing businessman. Bought him a beer. I was asking questions. I should have recorded it, but I'm like, no, I don't need to because I've already proven. I literally on camera went into a Scottish Rite Hall and interviewed the Grand Master, and he had no idea what the fuck Gematria is. They're faking it. It's the most secret hidden knowledge. No, it's not, dude. It's not. It's nothing. Cue the video me putting a plastic bag over his head. Well, his channel's deleted, so. But yeah, if you could probably go on one of Sports Gematria's clips. I know Sports Gematria's got that clip somewhere. Damn, man, I gotta take a shit. But, yeah, it's fucking TD&E doing that. What a moron. I thought it would be funny. Putting a bag over your head, do you think that's funny? Bro. You should have kept the bag over your head and never, ever, have ever taken it off. And then tied it around your neck as tight as possible. Then it would have been funny. But yeah, the Hubbard is channel's dead. He's finished. He's cooked. He's done. His channel's dead. His Patreon's still alive, right? I honestly don't. I don't know how to get rid of his Patreon. I've done everything I could think of. I mean, I've done so much that even Sports Gematria is mad at us because I guess that she can't get the $200. Or I guess she thought that Hubbard was losing money on it, which is possible. I don't know. I don't think Hubbard was. He would have ended that eventually anyway. He would have said, "Sweet lady doesn't like them getting her $200 a week." So, to me, it's just kind of mundane. But it's like really freaking warm out. So I'm actually overly. Oh, great. I'm overly dressed right now. Damn. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how much longer I'm going to do this video. I was hoping Cuts would come in, but I guess Cuts isn't. Unless you want to YouTube frauds. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I mean, Cuts point out the Miramar thing is good. And you have the Hubbard over there laughing. Like, yeah. Oh, man. It must be really funny. But, isn't that your sweet ladies people? According to the article 10 years ago, she wanted to become a dentist and help her people. Who she help? How many Myanmarians, Burmese people have you fucking people helped? You care so much. Where's the charity foundation? You guys got the money. You don't have one. You two are some greedy, fucking slimy motherfuckers. And that's why I want them to become broke. I want them homeless. I want them on the streets. So they know how it feels to really actually struggle and be in a desperate spot. Because they make fun of people all the time, even though some of those people have been in those situations. You have CM, a clown, who just got out of prison and he's over here making fun of people who've been arrested before. Bro, you've been to prison. You can't make fun of people like that. You didn't tell us what you went to prison for, but I mean, it could. I don't know where he lives. There are like Florida's stupid, where you can go to prison if you get three suspended license. It's something that fucking ridiculous. And then I mean, Florida will put you in prison for anything if it happens 3 times. Same for Texas. To me, that's fucking insane. Depending on what it is, I mean, something really dumb like that. You think you're gonna put people in prison for that? That's fucking crazy. Maybe if they hurt a lot of people and do a lot of damage and they don't have a license, okay, well, but you got other charges on top of that anyway. But I mean, you pull them over because their taillights out or something, and then I mean, come on, that's that to me is that's part of the prison industrial complex. That this truth movement was about getting rid of until the Hubbard came along. Let's do some sports gambling. If it wasn't for DraftKings or FanDuel, Hubbard would still be broke or do Uber or whatever the fuck he was doing. Which I'd rather prefer a man make his own money. I get the hustle of the streaming, but in Cuts and I, we've talked about this many times. I never, ever trust someone who does not work like a the normal way you work. I don't care if you own a business. I don't care if you're an entrepreneur. I don't care if you're a union worker or a teacher. Never, ever trust anybody who does not work. Because every single person I meet that doesn't work and they try to hustle others out of their money is every time. Every person I've met that does that, who doesn't make an honest living, has always been a piece of shit. Every fucking one. Every time. I've not met one person in my life who does not work, who tries to just hustle people, who's not a scumbag. I haven't met one in my entire life. And I've met a lot of these people. A lot of women do it. They love doing it. They try to hustle a man, but to get on their OnlyFans or subscribe to whatever the fuck they got going on. Never trust somebody who doesn't work. And that's their prime way of making their income. Now, if they want to hustle on the side, now that's different, as long as they're working. When they're working in honest work, that means that person has honesty in them. They're not out here trying to cut corners and you go through the easy routes. I'll trust a McDonald's employee over anybody on the planet who doesn't have a job. So if I go up to you, hey, my name is blah blah blah. What's your name? Blah blah blah. You get to talking. Oh, what do you do for work? Oh, I just do content. Already, I don't trust this person. Immediately, trust gone. I will not trust. It's happened too many times. I don't even give I don't even give a chance. Nope. No, I can't trust you, bro. I don't know. You don't work. You don't like clock in or own a business. No. What content? Okay. Here, no, I'll humor this guy. You kind of content. Oh, I try to get people to help people bet on sports. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm not trusting this person with nothing. And then just hang out with a person like that for a minute. You'll see what I'm talking about. Because they'll kind of mooch off of you. They'll easily throw you under the bus, or they'll try to steal from you. in some way, whether it just be the old fashioned way, those you ain't looking and they'll snatch something from you. And they're also very controlling. I'm telling you people, this is just advice I take for myself. You can be like, no, I've met people like that and they're cool. All right. So if, like a crack dealer, you're gonna trust a crack dealer? That person doesn't work. It's a hustle. You're gonna trust um a hooker? That's a job, right? They're making money. A hooker? You're gonna trust a hooker? You see what I mean? Will you trust somebody that goes to work and works 8 hours, or are you gonna trust a hooker that works for 8 hours? Who are you gonna trust? They both work. That's what I mean. Don't ever trust anyone who doesn't work at least 8 hours a day. If they are always hustling and that's how they make their money, they're looking to hustle you for something. Maybe not today, maybe not even tomorrow, maybe even not next week, but they're gonna hustle and they're gonna fuck you over and they're gonna take from you and you're not gonna like it. And then you do that to someone like me, it's game over. Oh man, it's game over, guys. I'm not doing this shit. I'm not gonna do this stuff with people like Hubbard. I'm gonna expose them because I'm sick and tired of people. And it's not like I can expose them all. At least the ones that I know I can. And you think Hubbard's the only one I expose? Ass cuts. He's not the only one. He's the only one I probably put more effort into. He's not the only one. No. Probably gonna get off here in a minute. I'm almost where I need to go. I'm just about to cross the street. You can't tell with people out here. They don't put their blinkers and shit on. They'll go through red lights and shit. That's what the you know. I just went by this kid's toy store. Are you gonna trust that person that's working in that toy store? Or are you gonna trust someone like Hubbard, who grifts and shills and steals from people and lies to them, doxes them, and tells people to delete themselves? Are you going to go and trust that lady that took a job so they could see the smiles on kids' faces when they get a new toy? Or are you going to trust somebody online on YouTube telling you that sports are rigged using the numerical code of Gematria? Who are you going to put more trust into? Everyone has a choice. Now Hubbard came out with a little video, yeah, last night or this morning. Gematria, the greatest knowledge ever, easily debunkable. And I've debunked it 7,000 times. I guess I'll do it 7,000 and one more time. Uh, You put Gematria next to anything skill related, that skill defeats everything that his Gematria is. If I had if I had one day I had to learn, I don't know how to mop a floor. Man, my floor is dirty. I don't know how am I going to clean it. I get this much time. Either learn Gematria, Hubbard's Gematria, or learn how to mop. Which one is going to actually be more beneficial? You can only pick the two or the one out of the two. Okay, yeah. The obvious choice is that you're going to pick the mop. Yeah, I mean, I got to clean my house. Okay, let's get a little bit more technical. Shit, I'm sick of working entry level jobs. I need to learn something good. Learn gematria or learn how to be an auto mechanic. Yeah, pick one. An auto mechanic or gematria. Which one is going to benefit you more? Which one will benefit you more? A CDL driver, learn to get your CDL, or gematria? What's going to be more beneficial? How to put up drywall or gematria? How to change the oil in your car or gematria? I can list 1,001 different things that I can learn in a day or maybe longer. Some of these are degrees that take years to learn. So which one should I put more of my time and effort into if I had a choice? And if you present this to the Hubbard, he'll say it's a disingenuous argument. How is it disingenuous? You just say shit. It's not disingenuous. It's a fact. And then cuts, unless you're going to join the stream, I'm probably going to end the stream here in a minute. Because I'm about to go get something. I'm about to go in here and get something to eat. Which one's more important, guys? Learning how to draw, because drawing takes years, especially if you want to get good at it. It takes a lot of practice, or an instrument, or gematria. Which is going to benefit you more? I'm sick of exposing this motherfucker. I'm sick of going on CT's panel and hearing this guy. JP fucking annihilated him. Gimpy annihilated. Mooncakes annihilated. CT annihilated. Mike annihilated. Over and over, this guy just keeps getting clowned, and he's a clown. Anyway, I'm gonna end this stream. Other than that, if I'll give it one more minute, if this Cuts wants to join, and I'll hang out for a little bit longer. No, I'm just gonna cut this here. I know that it takes the stream is usually about a minute behind, so I mean, you know, I'm about to go back over to CT's and see the mooncakes over there. I'm gonna ask her like, is she still considering? And I'm gonna ask her email me. I have everything you need to defeat him. Now he'll never admit defeat. You're never gonna convince an idiot that he's an idiot. What matters are the newer Gematrians. The older Gematrians are they're far gone. They're fully indoctrinated into quackology. They're quackologists. Um, they took the whatever meter, that fucking Scientology meter, and they shoved it straight up their fucking hoo ha. And it's been up there ever since. Snitcher Twin, Snitch Tachi, Fat Snitcher. Dude. Isn't it funny how there's like the three dicks? The three dicks. Anyway, I'm gonna go do my thing, and you all have a blessed holiday.